everyone, welcome back to my channel. My sister is back.
Hi.
That involves having your hands in the video. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I was looking at Eleanor's nails, which are gross.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They need cleaning. Oh my word, you're disgusting.
Oh, okay, right.
It's
So
a little bit
her nails have grown really
nail.
well. Her nails have grown really, really well. Are we leaving the length or are we taking them short? What are we doing?
We're taking them short. I was going to shorten them last night and then I couldn't find a file. Our house is
Should have asked
chaos.
me. I have lots of files. I have 3.
I thought about it after you'd gone to bed, and I was like, "Damn it! I need to shorten the nails
in my little white schlub underneath my window,
Yeah.
I have 2.
I don't know what that is either.
Ones.
Okay. I'll
Never mind the fact I give her a file every time she leaves.
Know.
I mean,
I
you've obviously got like a little squirrel somewhere in your house that's just piled up with files.
You should see our living room at the moment.
Oh God, it's a mess.
It's just, I can't find anything in the house at the minute.
It's just boxes. We have like a little pathway where we can like work through.
Yeah.
Right, so we're really shortening these then.
A couple of mil, or at least a mil. Yeah.
So not really, really short then. We're just taking a bit off.
Yeah.
Well, you said, yeah, I need my length taken off, as though like I'm having to get taken right.
No, just back to like how much they've grown.
Cool.
That's all.
Right, and basically we're going to keep the green because we like the green.
Go to my top.
Woohoo! And we're going to do some new stamping effects. We're kind of going jungle themed.
Ooh.
Thank you. That wasn't even rehearsed. This is brilliant. Because I have got lots and lots of stamping plates. So I've got loads of different types of, and I've got flowers, kind of these kind of ones over here. And
I thought that one
then
was a mushroom.
That's a ginkgo leaf. I love ginkgos. I might have the ginkgo leaf.
What?
and hang on, I've got to find the other one because there was a third one somewhere.
Oh,
I didn't
you
do
have
it.
so many stamping plates out. That's insane.
that's
It's not in the pile.
Not in because I'd already got it out, you see. So we've got kind of jungly themed.
Really? Oh, I like
So-
that one. Even though it's not my opinion, but I like that one.
Yeah, they're really cool leaves, you see. So, because what I'm thinking is we can have like that kind of like as a background or that, and then have some of the other ones coming in with different colours.
Ooh, so we're going to have like layered stamping.
We're going to have layered stamping, but not in the usual level of layered stamping. And I even treated myself to some new stamping. Sorry. But I need the box underneath. Tell you what, we'll line them up.
Put them in front of me.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, so we have a new thing to try. So I love Born Pretty stamping polishes, and my sister, I kind of sent you this image of something I'd seen, but it was kind of like all oriental themed, but it had kind of that. It's going to be satisfying.
You love this when these all rip, don't you?
Did you notice how I didn't actually use my nails on that? Megan. No, you're so welcome.
Oh my God, it's so shiny. Sorry. I'm not part of this.
That's no, please be part of it. It makes unboxing stuff fun. Look at this.
Oh my God, I like them.
Yes. So some of them, so all of like the browns, the greens.
Ooh, that's a nice green.
No,
It
that
is.
one's
Look, there's a shiny
That
one
one's
too. And
sparkly.
yeah, so I thought kind of with this mix, we'll have some really funky, because you can have those, but then we can have a bit of the oranges coming in, and we could even have some of the.
I quite like that one as well.
See what I mean?
Ooh, things and stuff.
Just because you can't see,
I
she's
like
doing
those
a happy
two together.
dance.
Yeah, so that could be your flower.
Yeah, those two together are epic.
With the ginkgo.
Yeah, totally love that ginkgo.
See, I'm learning names of plants. Haha. Thank you.
I quite like that abstracty one as well.
We're going to be here forever while she decides. So this is what we're going to play with today. So I thought, right, I'm going to test new products on my sister, because she's just having an infill, which is pretty boring. You know, it's not the same as like when you do a full redesign.
No.
But the fun stuff, other than finding what gunk my sister has got under her nails today.
I remember when I had orange peel stuck under my nails, and you got very surprised about that.
amazingly, I don't expect to find
Chunks.
under people's nails. You know, it's a bit like when you get
but
surprised with
still.
turmeric and you're going, well, I wasn't expecting that under there. Or black grout is another one you don't normally anticipate to be under people's nails.
Do you have a file that I can borrow?
Do I have a file? Wow. No, I'm fresh out of them. Sorry. You don't need a.
I do. That bit's sharp.
Sort Eleanor out at the same time. What you need is to go get an orange stick out of my drawer instead and clean onto those nails because they're grim.
Gross.
Gross.
You look.
Gross. Yeah.
Are they in here?
Had I done these last time?
No.
No. Aren't they cool?
Orange.
Yeah, I like the kind of the way it's darker around the edges and then lighter in the middle. I think that's really cool.
That was the effect. That was the whole reason I was doing
like
this.
that.
Was,
It looks cool.
And then so I went kind of autumnally. So I was
Yeah.
testing a rubber base gel because we're having epic problems with Emma's nails at the moment, and I am stumped as to why. So I'm trying something different. So as you know, I always test things out on myself.
Rubber?
Yes, it's a rubber base coat
Right.
because it flexes more.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I'm going to squash in. Oi. Oi.
okay, you're using the wrong end of the orange stick for that part.
Wait, I'm going underneath my nail.
Yeah, but you use the bit that's actually shaped like your nail.
Oh.
And
I've
go
been using it wrong
that
the entire
way.
time. I've always used that and like that.
No.
Oh, no, love.
No. Even Sula goes, no.
No.
Just no.
That's it, and hold it really close into the end.
For anybody that's now wondering what we're talking about, she was trying to use that part underneath her nail to clean it out.
But you've never told me how to use them.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise that was my job. Have
You've
you
never
asked?
told me how to
I was going to
use
say,
them,
shout at your
Mum.
mother, not me.
I've never seen
So-
you do that.
Right,
I will
these
use that
are
end for the
shaped
bits in the corners.
For that particular purpose, to go round like
Yeah.
that.
Mum, why have you never told me this?
Yeah,
Because
mother.
I've never seen you poke them down like that, otherwise I would have said something.
Right, swiftly moving on before this descends into all kinds of chaos. So yeah, we are going to get her nails prepped. We are going to use grasshopper again, so we're keeping the green.
Oh,
Yes.
I like that green.
That's the green
That's
that's
the
on
green
the
that's
nail.
on
Oh,
there.
that's like the green that I have in my bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
On your walls.
Yeah. Sorry, we've recently redone my bedroom and I like the colour green.
You do. Any more to add to that?
No.
I know, I'm like, do I comment at this point or is there
No.
more coming? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
So that's all we're going to do is we're going to just backfill with some of this, with some nice clear powder. We are, of course, using the CJP products. And then we're going to test these Born Pretty stamping polishes on my new plates.
Yeah.
And come up with kind of a jungly themed nail something. Even the white in this is shiny. The only downside is I actually need a new black and a white, just plain ones.
Which are not in there.
Which are not in there, but as I was looking for those, I saw this and went, ooh, I like
got
you.
sidetracked.
And got completely sidetracked and ended up ordering these and not the other set. So,
Oh, Mum, do you have any, like, just plain white nail polishes so I can do the French thing?
Yes, I've said to you, when we get far enough down the boxes, I know that I've got an entire box just full of nail stuff, but I haven't found it in the pile yet. So
why
once
would
I've
you,
found
what,
it...
hang on, normal nail polish, normal white nail polish to make a
Yeah.
French?
Okay, well,
Ugh.
that face says I'm doing it all wrong.
It will never, because it has to air dry, it will always either end up with brush marks still in it.
So you go over it lots of times?
Yeah, but then because you have to go over it so many times, you end up with this nice ridge for your French.
Then what do you do then?
You use gel polish instead.
Can you
or
use
even-
gel polish on my nails?
Of course you can use gel.
No,
Ev-
we need gel polish.
Every time you come round here and I do your nails, I use gel.
Yeah, but that was last year.
And have you asked me to do your nails?
No, because I can't, because I have school and they're not allowed to school.
You can't, they can't not allow a French?
Yeah, French is fine. For
French is totally fine.
Can you do a French?
Not today, no.
Oh.
Jesus.
Hi there, you man.
Yeah, you're supposed to tell me these things in advance.
Right, next time we come, can you do a French?
But I do have a spare white gel polish. And I will explain. Well, you've got a lamp at home anyway.
In said box of nail stuff that I haven't found yet in the pile.
That's fine. I think I've got 3 spare lamps behind me, so we'll find a lamp. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back through everything that we took back out of the storage locker, and it's slow going. There's been several tip runs.
I'm more slightly concerned now. What are you doing to your cuticles? Please don't do that stuff around me. It sets me off. I'm going to have like a nervous twitch on the other side of my desk at this rate.
What's she doing?
She's using now that just to like scrape, but she's properly going.
Look, can you see the state of her face? That was like 2 tiny spots, and she's just picked the everlasting crap out of her face.
There was like a lot down here. And then there was one up there. Which
I'm gonna sip coffee. Did you feed her chocolate before she came, by any chance?
She's sat in the corner.
She's put herself in the corner. I am not held responsible for this one. Yeah, because I'm thinking now maybe we need I've got a really nice kind of dark browny one of these as well.
But that goes so beautifully against that bright green.
It does, but we want a bit of contrast. So if we put in the green down to stamp to start with, which is quite a covering, the brown might work nicer. I don't know.
Well, we've got loads of options.
We have lots.
Come back later and
yes,
you'll know
right.
what we
I'm just
eventually
I'm gonna stop.
Bye.
Yeah, we're 12 minutes in, and all we've basically
And we've done nothing. We've done nothing.
But at least we've entertained everybody.
Indeed.
And anybody that has not watched the video with my sister has now been fully forewarned and educated in how these things go.
She's actually left the room.
We will be back shortly. And we are back.
Hi.
You were hot. Why were you so... It was like you were so nervous then as I was moving the camera around. You stopped breathing.
I can actually see it. I think you've got it a bit lower today because I can actually see it. So I was stopped because I was like, ooh, that's what they can see. And I can't normally see that. I don't know if I'm just up taller or you've...
No, I brought it down a little bit more in the hope that you can stay. I'm even using a mat. Right, look, I've got a mat. It's got lines in it, right? Your hand needs to stay.
Okay.
Did I just do that?
Yeah. I promise nothing.
No, it's only dehydrated. We'll just dehydrate it again.
Double dehydration. Oh, although my foot's just gone to sleep.
It's not my problem. Well, you are sat cross-legged on the chair.
I know, but that's because it's comfy until my foot goes to sleep, and then it's not comfy.
Right, we're going to swap in between both.
Yep.
You're not allowed to move your hands now.
Okay.
Your hands are mine forevermore.
Oh no.
Ah.
So you've done all the prep. We've had some lunch. We've sent the kids off hunting Pokemon.
And the men.
And the men. Everyone's hunting Pokemon. So many Pokemon. Because the weather's lovely today, actually.
It's nice because it's cold, but it's not too cold.
No, I mean, compared to how it's been the last couple of weeks, have just been freezing. Like, genuinely, can the world just get above freezing, please? Yeah, it's quite nice. Not that I'm getting to see any of it today, or you, but hey, at least the kids will have a good run. Which always makes them happy.
I wish the brush wasn't so long on this. The only thing I have against Ultra Bond is the brush is too friggin' big, considering you're not supposed to get it over, you know, cuticles and everywhere else. You're only supposed to get it on the nail plate. But yeah, it gives you the biggest, giantest brush known to man. Like, really?
Oh, the feeling's returning in my foot. Oh, I got pins and needles.
I feel it in my finger.
I don't want to.
I feel it in my toe.
I don't want to.
Love is all around me, and so the feeling grows.
I don't love my toes at the minute.
I don't love your toes ever.
You don't love anybody's toes at any point in the whole entire universe. You're
Including
like,
my own.
Yeah, you're just like, toes should be banished from the universe. So.
No, they are kind of handy. I just don't want to see people's toes. Are just freaky.
Okay.
They're like mini hands, but are wrong.
Mini hands that are wrong.
Yeah. Don't make out like that's weird, right? You come out with much weirder shit all the time.
Do I though?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you do. So we're going to put a clear bead down. So this is CJP Crystal Clear. Because we are going to be putting the green on, and we do not want to
stain my nail plate.
That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, which, I don't know, greens seem to be particularly bad for, don't they?
Yeah, which is the one colour you really don't want to stain your nail plate with.
No, because then you look like your nails are buggered, and that's never a good thing.
Well, that actually means that you've got a greenie.
Yeah.
That wasn't very, saying they're buggered really doesn't explain anything.
Well, yeah.
There are so many ways in which you can do that to your nails.
This is true. But being green definitely makes them look plurk.
Plurk.
Is that a better descriptive term? Yeah, it's a no. Oh.
You're just squibbing around like you've shot yourself.
I'm not. I'm just...
Yeah, my foot's still numb. Well, that's great, but you're still wiggling on your seat like you got worms.
Got ants in my pants.
Make your belly button dance. I wonder where that saying came from.
I don't know.
I mean, who looked at somebody and went, "Oh, have you got ants in your pants?" Where? Where did that come from?
I guess if you did sit on an ant's nest, then that wiggly motion would indeed be the dance that you would make when you got up and realised that your pants were full of ants. So...
If they're red ants, it really wouldn't be.
Oh no, that would be, ah, get him off me, get him off me, get him off me, ah! Like, when you got
That was
weasels.
so much more descriptive. Well done.
Yeah, like in Albuquerque.
What?
With the you've got weasels on your face bit.
What?
The song Albuquerque by Weird Al Yankovic.
What?
Really?
Yeah, really? What?
Have you not? Really? You've never heard Albuquerque?
No.
But it's okay. Okay, have you heard of like Arlo Guthrie?
No.
Okay, because it's a piss take of Arlo Guthrie's style and his son, who I think was also called Arlo Guthrie. But they both used to do these kind of meandering country songs about someone's life, and that's what Albuquerque's taking the piss off. You know who Weird Al Yankovic is, yeah?
Weird Al. I know who Weird Al is, yes, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, there's only one Weird Al, so I'm going to go with yes. Anyway, so he did, as he does with parody songs, he did a parody of... yeah, those kind of Arlo Guthrie kind of songs where things meander. And this one is about a guy who goes to Albuquerque and yeah, and he hates sauerkraut and he just wants a bear claw. And he has a son called Nathaniel, two sons called Nathaniel and Superfly, and yeah, and you've got to remember to have your tray table up and your seat is in a full upright position. Put your tray table up and your seat is in a full upright position. And that's how he survives a plane crash. And it's about 17 minutes long and it just meanders off and it's just very, very silly. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, there's a bit in that where there's a hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut, and he gets into a fight with him and he gets weasels on his face, and that's how he meets his wife. And the first thing she says to him is, "Ah, do you know you've got weasels on your face? And he goes, ah, get him off me, get him off me, get him off me, ah, get him off me. In the song. There you go. I'm going to have to play you it when we're not recording. Anyway, there you go. Yeah.
I'm still absolutely none the wiser.
You really aren't. It's amazing. It's like, okay.
But it's only fun. I was enjoying you telling it to me. At least
I was like, if people know Weird Al songs, there's a few that people
I don't
seem
know,
to know.
Weird
like,
Al songs
like
either. I just know
Eat
of somebody called Weird Al.
And I Think I'm a Clone Now.
Think I'm a clone now. Dee 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 dee. No, that's actually a song of I Think I'm Alone Now. Sorry.
Yes, and the parody is I Think I'm a Clone Now, and Yoda to the theme tune of Lola.
I don't know the song Lola.
Okay.
I may do, but I don't.
You will know the song Lola. But yeah, and he did Yoda. But yeah, Beat It. Most people tend to know that one. Or
That was Michael Jackson.
Is Beat It, and the parody version is Eat It. Did quite a lot of polkas, but not as many people know as polkas. But yeah, Albuquerque tends to be one that everyone's heard of, or like, if you ask people to name a Weird Al song, most people have heard of that one. So that's why I was a bit like, but you appear to have never heard a Weird Al Yankovic song, which is quite something.
I clearly don't spend as much time on YouTube as you do.
Flippin' heck, Weird Al's been going before YouTube, love. He's been going for like 40 years.
Yeah, but everything is now learnt off YouTube.
I mean, yes, but
if you're going to go for weird parody songs, you will find them on YouTube.
You will indeed find them on YouTube, but yes, Weird Al was doing it with the birth of MTV, which is how I first heard his. And yeah, and he's still going and still writing, still doing exactly what he's doing. There's there's never been a single kind of bad news story ever about Weird Al. He just seems to be like one of those genuinely good guys, which is quite nice. So yeah, there we go. I can't remember how we got onto that, but
you said something in a sentence and I went, what?
Yeah, but I can't remember why I said it.
I don't know either.
Fair enough. Anyway, if you haven't heard Albuquerque by Weird Al Yankovic, guys, go check it out. It's really good.
I don't think I want to listen to anything that takes 17 minutes to get to the point.
Oh, there isn't a point.
That's even worse.
That's not how these songs go. Like Alice's Restaurant, which is like one of the ones that this is based off, and that's 21 minutes long. And one that I can't remember what it's called, but we call it the motorcycle song. And the theme, the chorus to it goes, I don't want a pickle, I just want to ride on my motorcycle. That's again not a parody song. Surprisingly funny song. But yeah, there was just this point in time in like the late 60s, early 70s, where there were these country songs that just meandered and were long, and that was okay. And yeah, they didn't necessarily need to go anywhere. Yeah. But then you think about it, like Thriller is 13 minutes long. Bat Out of Hell, 13 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have been watching the abbreviated versions then.
Yeah, because there'd be radio edits, but the actual songs are considerably longer. I was like, long songs that make it to the charts is not unusual. It's just that you don't tend to hear them on the radio. Nights of Sidonia, that's like 8 minutes long. I've only ever heard that the full length version.
Nights of Sidonia?
Yeah, that's a Muse song, so much more recent, only like 20 years old. Yeah, because I can remember listening to that on the radio coming home from work, and Radio 1 were really excited because it was the first time it's being played on the radio worldwide, and they were playing the full version of it. And it's an absolute banger. It's still one of my favourite Muse songs.
I don't think I've heard that one. Because I quite like Muse. It's been a long time since I've listened to Muse, actually. I was thinking that the other day.
They're still producing great songs. So they've got really... The latest album's got a couple of real bangers on. So properly, really political as well, which is quite nice because of they've always had that bit of an edge to them, but not so much. But yeah, this latest album's got that a bit more in spades, which is quite good fun. Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. Green Day. I used to like Green Day as well.
Yeah. What is it? They've got one that's really long. That's Kids in America by
I know that one just popped into my head.
That's not Green Day, my
I know
love.
it's not Green Day.
By Kim. I keep on wanting to say Kim Marsh, and it's not Kim Marsh because she was on Strictly. Kim something. I can't remember. Kids in America. Anyway, was what you were singing.
I know, it just popped into my head. I don't know why.
Jesus of Suburbia, Green Day. That's long.
That is long. What are you doing with your hand? I mean, what kind of shape is that?
I don't know.
It's like dead spider.
Yes. That's what I'm going for.
If only you were.
What, a dead spider? Thanks, Dove. Love, not Dove. Thanks, Dove.
And yeah, I didn't question it. I was like, it came out your mouth. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Just talking nonsense.
You must have been from Albuquerque.
Yeah, I'm totally going to play you that when we're not on air.
I mean, the only thing I know about Albuquerque is that line he uses in Free Guy. Tiki uses about Albuquerque.
Kaika.
Yeah.
What does he say about? I don't remember that.
You know, like you have your KFC. You know, you want your KFC. It's not boiled something from Albuquerque or some. I can't remember the exact line, but he just says
it is a real place.
I know it's a real place.
Cool. We've posted things to Albuquerque. I then had to play the song because of we were sending something to Albuquerque.
I'm sure it's a lovely place.
I've no idea.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's not full of weasels. Or Romanian somethings with excruciating body odour.
People or animals?
I can't remember. They were also on the plane. He says, and it was great, except for this thing and the this thing and the this thing. And then we went into a tailspin. But it was okay because I had my tray table up. And the seat was in the full upright position. Now you can't get on a plane without singing that in your head because clearly that's how you survive a plane crash.
I think I will be fine, thanks. Like I said, I have no problem with flying. I don't mind planes at all. It's airports that I have the problem with.
Why do you... I mean, airports come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. So I can understand, like, the big kind of international Heathrow, Schiphol airport, like the big ones, and being just a bit like, that's just a bit too big and overwhelming, and I've been walking for miles and I'm still in the same building. What the heck? But then you get, like, little country ones, like... And they're fine. They're, like, a completely different thing. You just kind of walk past a vending machine and a portaloo and you're on a plane. So I'm
I
like,
mean,
how can you hate all airports when there's such a variation?
Right. So, flying for me,
Mm.
right? First time I went on an aeroplane was to Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
right? With, I want to say, what were they called back then? They might have been called Thomas Cook back then. They turned it to Toomey or something like that. Tui,
yeah.
that's it. Right. So, crappy little plane
Mm-hmm.
to Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt didn't have an airport. We landed in sand.
Mm-hmm. But again, that's a problem with... That's not even a problem with an airport, because there wasn't an airport.
Well, there was. It was a tent
Yeah.
and sand.
Yeah.
And I wasn't certain whether or not I was having my passport checked by people or the goat.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Right?
Right.
But that I can. Oh, fuck. See, now you've distracted me, then this has gone to crap. It's totally your fault.
Yeah, you need to never fly into Gibraltar, because you do think you're going to crash into the side of a mountain, or the sea, or the oncoming traffic, or all three.
You know, but
But you never do.
But that was my first experience of flying.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Egypt wasn't a fun place in the slightest. I mean, that holiday didn't improve. The next time I went flying was to America.
Mm-hmm.
So Virgin Atlantic, which was very nice. No problem with that whatsoever. But we had to go from, I think it was Heathrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Didn't like that in the slightest.
Yep.
And flew into Miami.
Yep.
Which again, didn't like that in the slightest.
So you're not a fan of big international airports?
No. In fact, by the time I'd done America there and back, the goat passport control with the sand was much more appreciated.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, so you know what? That was much better. And then I've been to Germany. So we went from Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Birmingham's okay.
Yeah, Birmingham, it's not huge and it's not small.
No.
It's a nice size airport, that one.
You know, which one did we... I can't remember where we flew into.
Frankfurt?
No. But again, that wasn't too bad because I had... I find the whole planning for a trip, right, stressful.
Because I find that the most exciting bit. I love it.
No. So I am happy. So the minute I am through the checkout, right, so I've checked in, I'm in the lounge the other side, and I just have to sit there and wait for my plane, or even the plane just gets stuck on the tarmac and I'm sat on the plane, I'm fine. That's not a problem to me. I do not mind that in the slightest, right? Getting to the airport, getting through all those crazy ass people, trying to find the right frigging place where we're supposed to be at, because then they like to close one place and you have to move to another one, and you're trying to find where you're supposed to go and this, that and the other. That is what stresses me out. I do not like it. So smaller airports are, yes, much nicer because it's much easier to find where you're supposed to be going.
So it's the crowd control measures that you don't
I don't like that. I don't like cities. I don't like people.
I know. We're so different.
I can deal with people when they're not in my space.
But your personal bubble space gets smaller the more people that there are. And that's okay, but you don't like that. You're like, I need to have Swedish levels of personal bubble space at all times, regardless of what's actually happening.
Well,
which is fine. It just, yeah.
Not all the time. Just bizarrely enough, like stuck on a train, crammed full of people, and you're like a sardine sniffing somebody's armpit, actually doesn't bother me that much. Bizarrely enough, because I'm like, everybody is just, you all just kind of give each other this nod if you're like going, yeah, we're stuck in the traffic.
We're all together.
Yeah, we're just all together. It's just the way it is. It's fine. People, when they're on holiday or they're trying to go on holiday, are like a whole different beast to wrangle.
That's because you're all very stressed out for reasons unexplainable.
Yes. It all makes perfect sense, but they're just freaking crazy.
So how are we going to go to Barcelona?
On a plane, obviously.
Cool. Oh, you can fly out of Birmingham via Ryanair. It's
I know.
quite cheap.
Hence the fact I'm going to Germany this year, and I was like, I am paying extra because I'm on a business flight because it leaves from Birmingham.
Yeah.
I can deal with that. I do not want having to be in a car for 3 hours to get to the friggin' airport with the state of our traffic and roads and just everything else is just too stressful for me. I do not want to have to, because you
can get a train to Birmingham Airport from here, pretty much.
Well, exactly. It's easy. Whereas if you've got to go to Stansted, not only do you have to arrive 3 hours in advance of your frigging flight.
Oh, Stansted's the worst anyway.
Even though they don't actually want you.
Nowhere, and it's actually not that big an airport. It's just grey.
And if you get stuck in the slightest bit of traffic on the way down, because there's been an accident on one of the motorways, you're just in this whole stress to try and get to the airport before, You
can get a train or a coach. I've done both to get to Stansted.
What, with our train system?
Yeah, our train network isn't that bad when they're not striking.
Yeah, exactly, when they're not striking.
Yeah, they're not striking at the moment, so it's fine. Yeah, I ended up spending the night in Stansted Airport once because I had to get a coach there because we had a really early flight and I couldn't get a train. I had to get a coach down the night before. So I got into Stansted Airport at like midnight and then our flight was at like 6 a.m. So I ended up sleeping in Stansted Airport. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. It was not fun.
No, I can't imagine that ever would be.
Probably one of the worst places I've ever slept. It was grey and hard and cold. Like, why was it so cold? And the benches, like, you couldn't go to sleep sat up or lie down or even kind of half lay. You couldn't get comfortable in any position whatsoever. Even sleeping upright. I can sleep upright. That's fine. Couldn't even get upright and sleep properly. Anyway, I don't like Stansted Airport. I will never pick that one. I actually quite like going out of Luton because it's quite small. And you kind of like bloop, 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 bloop. And the train station's only like 10-15 minute walk away. So
yes,
it's really easy to train in and just...
When we went to America, I should have flown into Miami, got the connecting flight and flown to Fort Lauderdale. Okay? It would have just made my life so much easier. But I didn't know that that's what I was supposed to do. And I even used a freaking travel agent for that. It was my honeymoon, for goodness sake.
Mm-hmm.
Did not like that. Because again, they fecked up with the hire car and it was all just the connecting things to try and get me to where I was supposed to be, that I had to be there at a certain time and had all of these other factors that I had to get in there to try and get there for that particular time, right? When I go on holiday in this country, I just get in the fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
And we turn up at some point during that course of the, and it's fine because you can ring the place up beforehand and say, we're just running a little bit late. We'll actually be checking in an hour later. And it's fine. I can deal with that, right? We go on holiday. It can take us the whole day to get down there. And it's fine because we always find a pub in the middle and have lunch and get out and walk and, It doesn't help the fact to have children that, are a little bit car sick. So we have to have many stops during the course of a...
I have to have many stops, but that's because I've got a bladder the size of a gnat.
Yeah, but that's your fault, not mine.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
It's just a feature of being
Be
me.
bigger!
Yes.
Grow, goddammit, grow! No, and that's the bit people just don't get. It's the whole planning
Darling,
and
you
stuff
get
like
scared
that.
Just getting the bus into town. I mean, it's just not a...
And yet I can drive anywhere. I get in my car
you get
and I'm
in your
fine.
Car. You could drive around the world and you wouldn't have a problem. Just getting on ferries left, right and centre.
So long as I've
just
got
turning
Google
up.
Maps, because I have zero directional skills.
Yep. You'd be fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I know. I could totally go road trip with you around the world. You wouldn't have a problem. We just find ferries as and when and just
Yeah,
rock up.
but
it'll be
having
fine.
to do other transport to try and get it's because there's a time I've got to be there by this point that then just makes it all difficult for me.
Yeah, whereas I'm like, you miss a train, it's fine. To be honest, you miss a flight, you're just going to spend money getting on the next one, but it's not impossible.
Which one did I do first?
This hand. That's why I gave you that hand.
No, you didn't. You gave me that hand to start with.
And then I thought about it and realised you'd done that hand first, so then I gave you that hand.
See, you didn't give it to me in the first place. No.
I only flashed it in front of you and took it back again.
Stop flashing at me. How rude.
Where's all your brightly coloured finger condoms? You promised me brightly coloured finger condoms.
I didn't promise you. I just said I've now got finger condoms for every...
In all the colours.
Would you like me to wear green? I've even got a green one, I think.
Have you? So you can match my nails in your green finger condoms? Yes, please.
I even have the right green.
Oh my god, she sent me a picture of this and I was so excited because of, you know.
I was just, yeah, I was basically like, because I've literally nearly run out of my finger condoms. So that's what I'm down to. Right, I need to order some more of that. So I was like, rainbow coloured pack. I was like, right.
Yeah, it is just vet wrap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's vet wrap. Yeah, totally.
I might be missing one of them just to put in my pack. I'd ask first, obviously. I wouldn't just steal them. Yay!
There you go.
So I'm kind of hugging you with my leg.
I don't. You're weirdly stroking my leg. We're back to Oliver stroking Jim's legs, aren't we?
He's never going to wear shorts around that kid again.
Slightly inappropriate there, and I can't imagine where he gets it from, Sula.
I can't be blamed for Oliver's weirdness.
You can. You're the one who's literally rubbing your leg up and down my leg at the moment.
I'm jiggling my leg and your leg happens to be there. It's not my fault.
It's rubbish. My leg has not... You are deliberately going...
I'm not. I'm just jiggling. I don't even need to wait. I'm just making moves.
I told you she's got worms.
I do not have worms. God, I'd be so much skinnier if I had worms.
These ones are longer than my other ones.
Ooh.
I better not pull them down like that. That does look a bit rude. Oh, hello. Have you decided what flowers we're having? Where? We're not even having flowers. Leaves. You know it's all about the leaves, no trouble.
Kind of.
Oh, fuck's sake. What do you mean, kind of? Oh, yeah, so we know we're going to have these. So I would say have this one on these ones. So we've still seen a little bit of the white in there as well. And then we'll have that one then on the solid green ones. Yes, no, maybe. You've got a whole other hand you can look at whilst you're looking at stuff without needing to use this hand. Now she's got thinky face on.
I know, and now she's going to tell me off because I'm not talking. You watch, she'll tell me off.
It's oh so quiet, doobie-doo, doobie-doo. We know you want your that, which means it goes with that. Yeah, you're not sounding convinced by that now. We're down to just grunts. I really need to redo my nails. Now, I've had my nails on for 2 weeks. So yeah, I was testing out this rubber base gel, which is where I started off my conversation originally, about 40 minutes ago.
Years ago, yeah.
So basically, I didn't dehydrate them, I didn't prime them. I literally just went straight in with the rubber base coat and painted on top. And battered the hell out of them to see basically how they stood up. And so I've cracked that one.
Yep.
Completely. That's not the nail though that's cracked, that's the gel, but it still hasn't lifted off.
Nope.
So even though you can clearly see the fact it's not actually attached properly under there, it still hasn't actually peeled off. I mean, I've lost a tiny little chunk there.
Yeah.
This is where I keep finding the nail, which is also helpful. I obviously didn't paint them particularly well either because I was left-handed with black paint. I mean, look at that. That's a shitty job, that. But it still hasn't lifted up. It's still attached.
I do like the effect though.
That one I split completely in both directions. Look.
Oh, that's normally a me trick. That is when we get long.
That is a huge amount. Oh, let's see. Can't see if they can see that. But yeah, I full on busted that one. And still, it hasn't come off. It's not detached from the nail. So I thought that was a bit of a win. But yeah, I'm at an absolute loss as to what is going on with Emma's nails, really. If this doesn't work, I don't know quite where I go. So what's happening is, so normally, like when you get lifting, it happens at the back of the nail, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Her natural nail is detaching from the gel. Her natural nail then breaks off, and then the gel will eventually go, because obviously the gel isn't strong enough to just hold on its own, because it's an overlay of the natural nail. But the natural nail shouldn't be lifting away from underneath.
No, because I get it on the sides, don't I, where it lifts along the sides there for reasons, just the peculiarities of my nails. But not at the front.
And the fact you use your sides of your fingers for stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, Megan's got exactly the same product on. Other than where she opened a can using her fingernail. And a couple of...
Oh, doesn't that hurt? I mean...
I don't know how you do that, to be honest, because I'm like, ow.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just opened a can, but I use the side of my finger to do it. Anywho, so other than Megan being Megan...
So all to be said there.
That was the only bits where she had any lifting, but it hadn't detached, as in, like, you know, it wasn't to the point where the whole thing's falling off. So I'm not quite... And all of a sudden this has just started to happen. So yeah, I'm on a rubber base and builder in a bottle. Because we've all got quite curved nails.
Oh,
whereas she's got very flat nails. And I think the natural nail is flexing too much underneath. The gel's too hard, so it's not flexing with it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because she does. She's got lovely C curves. And, sorry. She's got a nice shape, but they're not curvy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very flat nails.
Yeah.
So, yeah, which is how we started off the conversation of rubber base coat.
Yeah, which I guess would give it slightly more flex.
Yes.
So.
Have you decided what we're doing yet? I was just making conversation, filling a gap whilst you're...
Okay. Well...
And yeah, I've got no problems with going to Barcelona because you and Val will be with me. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are fine
we're
flying.
fine.
You know, when I went to Germany with Laurie and that lot, they're used to doing it. I'm fine with that because they know what they're doing. They know where the process is, stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's not something I particularly know how to do, which again is what freaks me out because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Once I know what I'm doing, and I've done it a few times.
With any luck, this year I'll be going to Barcelona anyway. So I'll be like, I know the airport.
Yeah, so and that's what stresses me out is not knowing what I'm doing. Whereas in this country,
yeah, you know what
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. So I like that and that together.
Okay.
And I like that, but I didn't know if it'd be possible to have like one going that way and one going that way and just having that on a nail, but kind of like having it.
What, like, so one at the top, one at the bottom?
Yeah, or like one going like that and then one going like that.
Okay, so at an angle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The other thing that's going through my brain is I love that green colour on the ones we're trying out today. There's also a pink in there that I really, really like. And I wondered about having that in like the green and then that one, because it's just a little bit with the little hint with the pink. So there's something about that green and pink I'm really liking.
Oh, that's Amazon.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is very exciting. She's very excited about this. Woo!
Oh no, it's a child.
Oh,
That's disappointing.
that's nowhere near as exciting.
Why are you ringing the doorbell?
Is it Eleanor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough.
No, you just
Hi.
come in.
Have you abandoned them? Are you okay?
The boots aren't for walking in.
No shit. I
His
told you
boots
that.
are made for walking. No, they're not.
They're not.
That's not what they're for.
It really hurts around there.
Yeah, I told you they will give you the most amazing ass.
And you
She's-
told me nothing else. You didn't tell me.
I said they're really heavy. They will hurt, but you will end up with an amazing ass.
Right, so it was that and that is what we were going for.
Yeah,
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. All those colours and that's what she chooses.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of as far as my thinking had got.
Okay, so what colour do you want those in?
I don't know.
Because you could throw a different colour. So you could have these ones then with the green and the pink. And then throw a different colour then for the other one. Right, you could have that or that. Even the darker pink. Or the brown you liked.
Because that one's like an
I would have said to do the
underneath.
brown with that.
Ah, because I was thinking the pink with that, which was going on over the top of the green, and then having the ginkgo-y leaf in a different colour maybe?
Yeah, which if you have the ginkgo leaf in the red, well, the pink.
Ah. I think that's better. Yeah. So would that one be for that bit and that one be for that bit, or the other way around?
Either way.
Yeah, green, the green on the green, or would
Okay.
it not show up enough? I don't know. Okay, so you're going on the ginkgo. We think you're going on there, and we think you're going on there. Yeah? Baby? Hi. Did you hatch some eggs for me?
No, you had one just on. It's 1.6.
Oh.
It was. But you've got to poke one now in the gym.
Pass me the
Yay!
kitchen towel,
So you
please.
might get some coins.
Yay!
Right, I will do the other nail in a minute. Hand in the middle. Let's just. Same to you.
Are we allowed?
I don't know. Ask your mum or dad.
Mummy, are we allowed to look from the quality sheet?
Share them with everybody else. There's not a lot going on in there, I don't
Daddy
think.
said that we were allowed to look. I like the orange one.
Oh, have some of those then.
The rectangle.
If you've already asked the question to
Yeah.
Daddy, why are you now asking me?
There are so many. of these.
Mystery.
Two packs of these.
A good guy.
Yeah. Thank you. We need to share out the quality sheet.
Okay, so the ones with the white then, we're having the ginkgo.
Mm.
Really?
Or not? I don't know. Let's have the ginkgo on just the plain green then.
Let's put the ginkgo on that one.
Mm.
And then we'll do that on the other ones and then see if you want a little ginkgo
Yeah.
on those ones. Right.
That Call of Duty game still hasn't finished. It's still
Strange wee monkey.
Right. Acetal.
That 90 gig did that say?
It was over 100.
Right. So that's going to be our base one.
Wow. You know Outer Scrolls, yeah?
Mhm.
That's like 100 gig basically. If they're having rolls, they're having.
And everybody gets a nice shot of my nose now.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Right, and this is where we hope that everything works. I don't know, because I'm still kind of like, that one for that one.
Milk chocolate.
Go for it.
Triangular lindor. So what I'm having.
Yay or nay?
Can we try it with green? On the other one. And then I can have a look. I'm not sure. I'm being indecisive. I'm sorry.
I love it how she says that's not like it's something unusual.
It's actually like the only ones in there I like. One of them. Should have did still. Oh, it's my corner. Go with my blanket, please.
Oh no. It's way too similar.
Hence the fact I said go for the orange and then with your other leaf on top.
Mm.
We could even swap to the glittery green.
Yeah.
Or even the brown.
Let's try it.
Because the other one that's going on top. Oh my god. Too many stamping plates. Honestly, it's such a fay. Which was totally me, let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I've got all these stamping plates. Like big butts and I get that lie.
Why do ages wait for the clouds?
That might be a little bit too subtle.
Yeah. That's not working. Nope.
Nope. Which is why originally I said about putting the ginkgo on top. I could do the leaves in that colour instead. Or in the darker. With then the ginkgo leaf over the top, which would look very cute.
I cannot decide anything. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to leave this one up to you. Beyond knowing that I want that ginkgo leaf, I'm just gonna leave it to you to make pretty, because I've been staring at these for quite a long time now and not getting anywhere sensible. Oh, just that. There.
What?
One more floor.
Cheers. So friggin' picky these days, honest to God. What you're saying is we're going to go back with what I originally suggested.
We're going to go with whatever it is that you want. Yeah, that works so much better because you can see the colour underneath.
Yeah. It's like I can envisage these things, you know?
Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. And this, I'm just like, nope, I've got no idea what's going on. Completely stumped.
It's peeling the blue. Oh,
It'll work.
they do all work, so this is a success. It's going well.
They're nice stamping plates. It looks like it's working really smoothly.
It's nice stamping polish.
Ah.
And plates, yeah. The plates are no problem either. Well, they don't seem to be giving me a problem at the moment, which is good.
Born pretty for the win.
The stamping plates are CADs, I believe.
They say born pretty on them.
Do they? Oh, yeah. Okay. These ones are.
Oh, we picked up 2 beautiful stamps there.
Yay or nay? Would you like your ginkgo just on that leaf instead, and we just put the leaves on those?
Yeah, I think so.
What? Which I gave you 2 options there, and you went, I think so. Great, awesome. And which one are we going for?
I think just the ginkgo on there, but yeah, if there's a way to kind of fit a couple of them on there. If that
Right.
would work.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Right, so we're going to take this one off again. We gave her too much choice and her brain exploded.
That happens.
Right, I'm just going to do this on this just to check that this is exactly what you want. And you want another one going there. Okay. Because that's not difficult. I'm a helper. Why are you whispering? I don't know. Everybody else was whispering, so I thought I'd better whisper too. Okay. Okay. Good plan. Good plan. Right. And then we're going to do the leaves on the others.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah.
In the brown.
Yeah. Can we put some ginkgos on my pinky and my thumb as well?
Yes. You can only have one on your pinky though, because
Oh yeah, because
cannot
it won't
do
fit.
two.
But you might fit 3 on my thumb.
No, you're just being greedy. Of course I am.
Oh, she's doing a think.
Yeah, because that's quite a heavy print.
Mm.
Maybe we go for this one instead. Just gets a little bit lighter, or even just put in.
No, go for that one. I like the all over. That all over I think is cool.
Okay. Too many bloody tubs. Yeah, what am I doing? See? That's a better one
Yeah.
for the delicate ginkgo.
Yeah. Yep. Spot on. Ellen, Shona. She's the win.
God. We nearly got through a whole video of you actually remembering what my name was.
Plurk.
Kapla!
Your name's now Plurk.
Van Weebledon.
Oh, Shona does not know the song Albuquerque.
Apparently not.
I know. I've said when we finished, then I'm going to play it her. But we can't do it while we're recording because YouTube is weird like that.
Much better.
Yeah.
Do you still want ginkgo on the other two, or do you want a different flower?
Ooh. What do you think?
Other flower. Chicken nugget.
Chicken nuggets, obviously.
Not going to go with our theme, dude, but I'm loving the enthusiasm.
You're just pushing that in my direction. Okay.
No, I'm like, there's more flowers.
I don't mind. I'm. He's talking to the cat people.
He's a cat lover.
He is.
Yeah.
He pretends like he isn't, but he really is.
No, but there's times when I just want to be left alone by the cats.
Times I want to be left alone, but that's just in general.
Back and forth to the sink with boiling pans of water and so on. And you're like, I'm going to stand in front of you so I'll make you trip and you scald yourself.
More like you scold the cat.
I haven't never done that.
Yeah.
I have fallen over once because of the cat's got underneath my feet and the coffee went all over the place.
Oh, I remember that one.
You see, that one kind of is like that one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of funny, okay? Oh,
Yeah.
that's just
I'll give you that.
for everybody. That's funny.
It's your choice.
Or I could just put the foil on because we didn't put the foil on at all.
It too.
No,
Or the cat's paw.
You don't want the foil at all, do
I
you?
do not want
No,
the
I don't think
foil
you
at all.
did.
Okay.
It's
I'm
like I
loving
just
this.
secretly knew. What about let's try the dots in this colour.
Ah,
Like breakfast.
on the pinkly. Yes, that's how I say that now. That's not doing anything.
It really isn't. Like, I don't know what other colour to go with.
It looks kind of like my finger's bleeding.
Just seeping out of the pores.
Yeah, no. That's it. You see, if you were doing some hand painting, then having those little dots there might be really helpful. But beyond that, I can't see how that is useful.
What were the new ones?
Could have a little one of those.
No, because I'm all kind of leaves and berries. So it feels like if I was going to do something that wasn't ginkgo, it would still have to be a leafy berry.
A leafy berry. Right.
Oh my God, she's got more. Of course she's got more. I don't know why I said that.
Dude, we didn't even look at all these.
Oh my biscuits.
So what?
Splats. Hearts and stars, sorry. Oh, leafies. Oh, leafies. Oh. 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 Like that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
These are supposed to be layered stamping. So you do them in different colours and layer them up. But obviously some of them you can just use on their own.
Yeah.
So you like that one?
I do.
The longest frigging YouTube video ever.
Well, normally we decide all of this kind of thing off camera, but that's not how it's worked this time.
No, because it's you just changing your mind constantly. Now, do we want that colour? Or do we want to keep the pink? Yay! Wow, she was actually decisive on that one.
I was decisive. I love that colour. That pink is just, I love it. That's such a gorgeous colour. I'm like, yep. And that with the green, I just think looks amazeballs. So, yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yay!
I don't know yet. I can't quite see it. Yay!
Just go with me on this.
Mm-hmm. That's freaking ace. Okay. Well, that's freaking ace.
I can't believe you still got the thing stuck to your hand.
You haven't taken it off, and I get told off enough by you for moving things in places that I shouldn't. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Oh. Well, that's freaking ace.
I know, which is kind of where I was going with this whole theme, and then you were like, no, I want a ginkgo. I'm like, oh, right, okay. What am I going to do with that?
Mm.
So I think for the thumb, we do the opposite colours. I'm going to do the grit and then have the red over the top of it.
Cool.
Because I assume we're going for that leaf again.
I mean, not necessarily, because of all the leaves are different. Yeah, let's go for a different one.
Let's have that one.
Yeah.
But we are going to do it the other way.
You know we've then got to remember all of this for the next hand, yeah?
So spoilt.
You can only understand one hand.
No, we've done all the stuff. It's only the nail art stuff.
No, I'm filing.
Oh crap! Oh, I think I saved that one.
Nice.
I save my sweets.
Right. It's Sula's fault.
I got all indecisive, and then we decided to do something completely different.
I love it how she says, and then we decided to do something different. No, we didn't.
I went, I'm too indecisive, you decide, Shona, and then she did.
Fluff.
Fluff. Nice.
Like an even. Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. What's happening?
I don't know. But she's gone, I am even, and then I hiccuped.
Okay, so she says something, and then she says. She always says.
I love the
Describe
way-
Auntie Sula using no words.
Yeah, I love the way you tell it how it is there, Oliver.
It's like. So you say some words, and then you go like.
That's freaking amazing.
Thank you. I does try.
He does succeed.
Right, I'm gonna
Put that in the lamp before. Oh. I think you might have just waxed my hand lightly there with it.
Yeah. Well, we know you're a hobbit.
That's my toes. Not my hands.
Totally everything. It's stamping polish.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't go in the lamp.
It doesn't.
No.
I was a bit confused about why I wasn't going in the lamp, and then I was like, I bet it air dries. And then I still went, but it'll need to go in the lamp because reasons.
Unknown to everybody. Right, I'm going to get these nails finished off, and then we are going to be back with you, and I will show you the finished result.
Yay!
Bye.